Hi, Troy Harrison, the Sales Navigator. Today, I'd like to answer a question I get asked a lot, and that is, Troy, how can I best onboard my salespeople? I'm very honest with you. I struggled with that too when I was a starting sales manager because I always wanted, I'd hire those salespeople. I just wanted to get ramped up, get going quick, get them out, get them selling to prove how good I was at hiring. The trouble is that you can lose a great salesperson in the first 90 days of employment by not doing a great onboarding job. What I've discovered over the years, and that I've put into practice many, many times with my clients and with companies that I used to work with, properly onboarding a salesperson is a 90-day process. Are there some businesses where you can do it quicker? Sure, but those are very simple, probably business-to-consumer businesses. For most of the people that I'm talking to right now, B2B companies, it's a 90-day process. So here's what that looks like. The first step is what I call knowledge. For that first 30 days, all I want that salesperson to do is be learning the company, learning its processes, its products, its customers, its sales methodology. This is when you should do sales training with them. This is when you should train them on everything about your company. Just be a sponge. That's all I want. And at the end of that first 30 days, I'm going to have some sort of a graduation exercise, an exam, a test, a plant tour, whatever it is to show me that they know enough about my business to move on to the second step. The second step is activity. Now I want them starting to ramp up to activity. So for instance, let's say that I want them doing 12 appointments a week. That's their normal run rate. I'm going to start that first week probably at about requiring them to set 4 appointments in the week. And then I want 6, and then I want 8, and then I want 12. And by the end of that second 30 days, I want them to be working at their normal run rate for activity. Whatever my metrics are for a given week, that's what I want them to hit. But I'm not expecting them to sell anything yet necessarily. I might also expect them to put some things in the pipeline, some proposals. Now, the third 30 days, now I want them drawing blood. This is achievement stage. Achievement stage is where they're actually making sales due to their own efforts. I might be doing ride-alongs with them, but they're selling some business. And again, I'm going to have a standard for this. I'm going to have a standard for the second 30 days, what that activity looks like. And then I'm going to have a standard for at the end of the third 30 days, how much they should have sold. Or in the case of companies with a longer than 3-month sales cycle, maybe I'll have some standards for proposals, but something that tells me that they're progressing along. I'm going to be checking them at every 30 days to make sure they're moving along. If they're not, depending on how far they are off of my goals, I might do some remedial work with them, or if they're way off of the goals, maybe we just decide it isn't working right. But if you take your time and do a 90-day onboarding process, you will be launching your salespeople to success. If you try and rush it, a lot of times what you'll see is what I call the shooting star effect. Somebody will come out, sell a bunch of stuff right away, then 6 months down the road, they're not selling anything. You don't know why, and the biggest reason is you haven't taught them what they needed to know. A couple of more things you might want to remember as you're thinking about it. Studies show that most salespeople do not achieve profitability for their company until sometime between month 13 and month 18. Salespeople also don't reach full productivity, their full potential, until they're on year 3 to year 4 in a job. So there's another measure of longevity that you need to be looking at. So if you take your time and onboard them properly for the first 90 days, you will be launching them towards that profitability and that productivity. If you don't, you may regret it down the road. I'm Troy Harrison. Thanks for watching. If this video has been helpful to you, do me a favor. Like it, share it, subscribe to my channel. Thanks a bunch. I look forward to talking with you again. If you are a president, CEO, business owner, or sales manager, and you would like expert help and feedback on your sales program, why not schedule a sales strategy review? Visit troyharrison.com/SSR to schedule a free hour of my time. You'll get at least 2 to 3 takeaways that you can use to build your business, no obligation.